Oh, wise choice, rodent wanderer. Hey button pushers, my name is Nick and this is Dawndusk Dream Sewers. This is a game that came out, I think, November 2019, but it's a game that was recommended to me and it looks really, really cool, so I'm going to give it a go. I don't really know what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing, or what the purpose is, but you know what, I don't care. Lost, are you? I once thought myself lost too. I've come to embrace this persistent hopeless, the fading glimmers of recollection that hover at the edge of my sanity, ever eluding my mortal grasp. Okay, you seem familiar. A memory of a dream, perhaps. An ill-fated past encounter from another reality, in which both our forms were present. Is this but a trickle? Passing glimpse of momentary subconscious retention? I cannot recall. Welcome to the sewage plant, the tragic remnants of a dream. A spiritless processing complex flooded with ill-fated beings such as yourself. Here we linger, tethered to this decaying facility, adrift in the endless void between reason. Okay. What? Aha, there's a ladder. What are you? Knowledge, education, the fundamental skills, the grand mysteries, the secretive joys, all linger in the tattered pages of these moth-bitten human leather-bound books. I've poured countless hours into my studies. I am wise beyond belief. Worship me as you do your deities. I and I alone know how this place functions. I have unravelled the mysteries of these foul sewage pipes. I have found bliss and understanding beyond reason. I shall teach none. These secrets are mine. This knowledge shall wither and die with me. I shall be the last of the educated few, the great reader of the sewage plant, the high priest of books, unchallenged, lest another read these tomes. Honestly though, who would have the time for that? Our patience has dwindled, our attention but a husk. Gradual, the decay of knowledge, of wisdom's great powers, slowly sapped through countless hours of screen-staring boredom. These cellular devices, the harbinger of our gradual demise, the silence coming to mass stupidity. I feel like I'm being attacked. No. Okay. I mean, not that it wasn't good to chat, but I must leave. Hey, hello. Twist, contort, spiral. Weave your way through the metallic piping that endlessly coils these cursed planes. Warp, bend, snap and tear. How pitiful, how hopeless, how tragic, woeful is this form, that which struggles to squeeze into the brittle ducts that line these damp, fungus-scattered walls. These hands bleed as I push them into the piping, bones splintering and veins gushing dark fluid onto the uncaring flooring of this complex. Crouch, squeeze, burst and rend. I will smash my head against these iron siphons, blistering my brain matter, corroding my broken memories evermore as I attempt to become one with these pipes. I stand here, a fractured mortal, seeking an unobtainable joy, the bliss of melding this flesh form with the sewer works. Okay. Bit dark, buddy. Bit dark. No matter how much sludge I consume, nothing can fill the void that lingers in my putrid heart. I am but a swine being, nightmares of the vast sewers, flesh-browned mortal of this realm. Here I dwell, observer of the sludge core, whittling away my days with pitiful consumption of pipeline ooze secretions and waking nightmares of the vast sewers. How I long for meaning in these lonesome walls, the drab sewage complex in which my form sluggishly exists. This heart yearns for adventure, for passion and love, for the warm embrace of acceptance, the kind touch of joy, and the fleeting sensation of happiness. Yet, all I can muster are these words. All I can put my limbs to is the consumption of bland sewage matter. How cruel this bewildering, stationary life. What is happening here? Because these guys don't seem okay. They really don't seem okay. Tread carefully, for these are poison glades. Witness the toxic beauty of the bloodflower, the cruel glare of the gloriosa lily, the bitter lick of the Scotch broom. There is such grace in the simplicity of death. These plants, blooms, and fungi are but the harbingers of non-existence's sweet embrace. To live close to such marvellous creations is to know bliss, ever present, the option for escape. Cool. So yeah, like living near things that can kill you. I mean, who wouldn't? Oh, man, I'm done with you yet. My tongue is riddled with poison sores, for I, much to my sorrow, have been cursed with form still clings to this life. I could toil over these venomous cocktails of my own creation for a millennia or more, and still these septic sores would not take me. Curses! How cruel is life! Lethal is but a joke to my mortal husk. I am impervious. I am unbreakable. I am the wretched garden dweller, hidden between the intricate piping of this savage sewage plantation. I seek release, yet all I find is perpetual pain. This is very well written. Don't want to say anything to me, that's just rude. Listen closely, because I'm only going to whisper this. Yeah. Don't tell my cousin over there, but I don't actually believe in any of this nonsense. Truth be told, I'm more of an agnostic. I've never really been one for the sludge deities and whatnot. I mean, the robes here are silky, rather expensive, and feel as though you're tightly wrapped in a blanket, made entirely of angel feathers scattered with delicate hugs, making each uncomfortable moment more joyous than the last. I mean, honestly, you could study textiles and fashion design for a millennium and still not produce something this comfortable. Why aren't these standard issue for everyone? I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that these would be a global phenomenon if more people knew of these fabric-based splendors. It's no less than a tragedy that only my cousin and I get to experience these. You know, I've even thought of selling these myself, but between the chapel maintenance and screaming into the void, hoping for the ancestral sewage spectres to arise from their grand slumber, there's little time for anything else. These robes, so snuggly, so warm and gentle. Apologies, I must have gotten a little carried away there. I could talk to you all day about such matters, and you still wouldn't understand. You're not even wearing clothes, are you? Why am I even wasting my breath on a sewer-born? Rat-fleshed, rodent-eyed wastekin such as yourself? Ugh. Just please promise me you won't say anything to offend my cousin. He has a very sensitive heart, and I'd hate to see it broken. He used to cry for days at a time. On more than one occasion, the tear-riddled shenanigans lasted for over a week. Poor soul. decay. Ho ho ho! Are you yet to embrace the grandeur of the ever-oozing sludge deity? Open yourself, body and soul, to a silent, irresistible, calling infinite pipeline. Whistle as though sewage air through the endless iron labyrinth before you. Join us in prayer as we traverse the vast sewers of life, the sludge-riddled mess of existence, in the pursuit of the void's brain's joyous, slime-strewn embrace. Life as we know it emerged screaming from the primordial ooze, our entire being, the timeline of thought, reason, intentional movement, all the guttural rush of wastage flushed into gushing torrents of living, breathing, being through the winding pipeline of the sewers of non-existence. We faithful few are the lifeblood of the system, the antifreeze chemical slough that keeps the perpetual sewage surging ever forth. Join us. Become the bleach-infused velvet robe-clad guardian of the glorious, putrid wastage works. Slime up. Slime, gunge, bleach, and ooze. These are the sacred foundations of our order. Which of these fundamental cores are true to your being? Slime and gunge. Ho-ho! Wise choice, rodent wanderer. May gunge fill your pores and slime guide your vision. Seep forth into the waterway of life and spread your slime-strewn message to the edges of this universe. Push beyond and preach further than any pitiful mortal creature of this existence. What did I just agree to? I honestly have no idea. Ooh, is that not? I'm gonna say hell no. Silently sobbing, or sobbing silently. A no would have been sufficient. You are cruel beyond words. Please, just leave. Okay, so I needed to upset him to leave. Come forth, mortal. Closer. Closer. The pit has been waiting for your arrival. Let your being soup into the sewer works. Lose yourself to the sludge. Fuse your crumbling soul with the decaying. Gunge ooze seeping through this labyrinth of iron piping. You know what? In for a penny and all that. What the Drowned in sewage. Gargling wastewaters, esophagus ruptured, lungs burst, muddied veins filled with fetid sludge. Greetings, mortal. Another broken soul, form shattered, eternally ensnared in the web of non-existence. Feel the void calling, the eternal chasm between life and the darkness surging through the endless spaces, lingering on the edges of the seams of sentience. Now cursed one is to linger, to dwell in this dark void, infinitely, gradually losing oneself as time slowly, meaninglessly, and painfully seeps ever by. Souls amass in the darkness, screaming in silence as their very essence is pulled from them, every relationship a moment lived, crumbling as the memory of their brain matter unwinds. One cannot stop this, none can escape. Mortals can only linger, eternal in their plight. Their putrid, cell-born suffering, no beings left on their cherished worlds. No minds spasming in recollection of the lost. Go now, suffer as they have, watch in terror as your existence dwindles. Your very being decays. Observe as the void consumes you. What? The fuck just happened? Okay. I mean, this was written so well. I mean, I appreciate this video. I've just noticed the upside down crosses. That's cool. Yeah, I appreciate this video is more just kind of, it's a video of me reading. There's not been much game, but you've got to appreciate how well it's written. That was some good storytelling for what it is. They've created this whole world in this dreamscape sewer where these, I mean, I don't even know. They've created this whole system of weird creatures that are just obeying this benevolent deity that lives in the bottom of the sewer. It's great. It's really cool. So, if you want to play this for yourself, then the link is in the description below. If you have a game that either you've developed or a game that you just like playing and you want to see someone else play it, let me know. Leave me a comment, reach out on social media. I will try and play it. And okay, right now this is serious. Yeah, look down. I mean, if you've liked this video, then look down. You'll see a like button. Looks like that. I want you to press that. I mean, only if you've liked the video. Just be reasonable. And then along from that, there's a subscribe button. So it's very important that you press that. Don't ask me why, it just is. Don't question it, just press it. Okay? Good, you done it? Cool. Until next time, love you, bye.